I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. It's real, dog, sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. It's real, dog, sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
We're back with another Soul Saturday, man. Had to give y'all a little intro just to get the channel kind of just warmed up, man, because this is a very like sensitive subject for me, obviously. So we're gonna touch on that for sure, man. I see we already got people already live in the chat, so I'm gonna go ahead and put everybody up on the screen. But before we get too deep into that, man, y'all already know who I am. I'm Jeremy Jones, man. If y'all are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I drop content about sneakers, and of course, I got my boy Devin Dunks on. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, everyone? You guys don't know me by now. Hey, let's just get into this one,
Most definitely, man. You ready for the topic, man? So let's go through the chat real quick, man. We talking basically the beef between UA buyers versus authentic buyers, right? Okay. I didn't even really know this was a thing. Well, I guess I can kind of know it was a thing, but I didn't know it was gonna be on its biggest level as it is like right now, man. It's kind of just throwing the kid off, man. But let's go through the chat real quick, see who we got in the building, man. We got, little things different. So we got looks like the name is CB Killing. Damn, I'm excited. Feel you, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. Let's go. Let's go. See the being the killing. I set the reminder. Love you guys, man. You know what? Appreciate the respect and the love, man.
Always.
One thing I can say, and I think Devin Dunst can vouch for me, man, is the fact that this may look easy, but behind the scenes, man, putting this stuff together sometimes be like, it's a little bit more work than it looks. Let me just put it this way: on the other side, it looks way easier than what you guys see. And I think Devin Dunst can vouch for me on there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even know how deep the rabbit hole goes, and we just scratching the surface, man. So appreciate the love, man.
Always.
Sneaker Guru, UA takeover. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Save your money, buy UA. Okay, that's his opinion. Gotta respect that.
UA is
got Sneaker Lover. Sneaker Lover. Hey, what's up? I know for a fact, Sneaker Lover, man. I've talked to him off YouTube. He's following me on Instagram. I know for a fact he rocks with UAs. And just for the record, I don't have no beef or ill will towards that at all, man. Buy what you like at the end of the day. But shout out to Sneaker Lover, man. Glad that you joined the live, man, because I haven't seen you in here before, but I know you have commented on my videos, man. So appreciate for showing up for sure. We got Soul Brother 85 in the building.
Man,
Salute.
Brother, what's up?
That's what's up. Kwame, what's good? What up, everybody? Yo, hey. Soul Brother, peace chat. We got Marcos Sambraya, if I'm saying that right. Hola, that's Spanish for hello, I believe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
What's up, my man?
Sneaker Lover again. Hey, Jeremy, you're guy for this for sure, fam. Okay, all right. I think I'm interpreting that right, man. Appreciate that. Of course, I went on and chatted while I had a little music playing in the background. Hopefully, it went by well because it's my first time ever trying that. Devin Dunst was probably like, "Yo, what the heck are you trying to do?" I know, man. Anyway, yeah, for real. Appreciate the patience, though. Mr. Pluck Yourself. Am I saying that right? Mr. Pluck Yourself. My favorite is the guys who buy UA sneakers and come up with these super, what's this word I'm looking for? Intricate ways to explain how they're real. Y'all really care to flex a sneaker that hard? I knew this is a sensitive subject, man. We ain't even dived into live yet, man. Look at all the comments we got coming in through real, man.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
What's good, fam? What's good, man? Appreciate you for coming through, man. I be watching your channel a lot, Sneaker Lover. You know I'm subscribed, man. And I appreciate you for doing what you do because it educates me. Even though I don't buy UAs, I still appreciate the people who do buy UAs because whenever I touch out and buy that resale market, it helps me know what to look for. So keep doing what you're doing. I respect your hard work and what you do, man. Troll Mageddon, Las Vegas native. What up, homie?
Hey,
I can finally catch a little bit of this shot. Okay, that's what's up. Troll Mageddon, I know he rocks with UA's heavy, man. And again, before we start deep into this live, man, this is not a shop for anybody who buy UAs. I got nothing but respect for anybody because at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you what to spend your money on. Ask Devin Dunks. When we were talking about doing live and buying equipment, I know that's a little bit off mode, but I'm going to swing it right back into what did I tell you at the end of the day? Hey, yo, buy what you feel like works best for you. You know what I'm saying? He would always try to get me to like talk little stuff behind the scenes, like what's best. I'm like, this is what I use, but he was still, he's been doing this to me my whole life, man. No cap, man. But anyway, all right, Troll him again, correcting yourself. Appreciate that. Welcome, homie. So brother Troll is low-key like a UA legend in my book, man. Devin Dunks. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Troll again, but
I've seen his name pop up before. We've talked to him before in an earlier live.
Yeah, he is a UA legend, man, and I mean that's the best way I can really describe it. So he's definitely I love, and when he does his videos, man, I can honestly say he's one of the people I look forward to drop content the most because his stuff is always just that like
Yeah.
entertaining for me.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
Kwame again, what about UA dunks be costing more than Nikes? Marker price is I'm assuming what that is. Plenty of Grateful Deads and Facebook marker all around 180. That's what we gotta dive in, man. That's what we gotta dive in, man. Troll again one more time, and then we're gonna start on topics. Dudes paying $1,000 for a shoe is trying hard. Yep, and I can attest. I've been there, man, and you know what I mean. I've been there,
I
man. So
mean, at the end of the day, who's gonna tell the difference between that $1,000 shoe and that I don't know $100 shoe? I would assume. You
and I
know, I
think
mean,
that's right. And I think that's where the gray area is where who can truly tell the difference. And to me, I got topics in here, but I see this subject. You can tell this is a sensitive subject where what we already 10, 15 minutes in, 10 minutes in, and we ain't even really got to go off what I got planned already. Although we're gonna tie
yeah.
it in on this live, but you can tell it's such a sensitive subject, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But you're right. At the end of the day, man, nobody who's gonna get down. Like I dare somebody right now, not just me, but just in general. Oh snap! He got on the Travis Scott Lowe's fragments. Get down with a microscope, all up in there. Like, what are they? They're gonna kick you in the face.
Man, this is what I'm gonna say about the whole UA versus real. If you have a guy that you know isn't like, I mean, obviously, you can have a shoe guy, but you by his pattern, you can kind of pick up his style. And out of nowhere, you just see him pop up with $1,200 shoes on. When he was pretty much rocking, let's just say, I don't know, like just like something as simple as Dunks. Let's just say Dunks $100 shoes.
Right.
Which, like I said, that's still a fire shoe. But then all of a sudden, I know you see this guy pop up with something like a Travis Scott shoe. That's clearly going for 2 car notes. You know,
Right. Right.
so
But
that would kind of be like a red flag, unless that was like his ammo that he always had in the chamber. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel you. I feel you 100%, homie. So basically, I don't know if you've been caught wind, and I've been I've noticed it, but I've been kind of sleeping on it. But there's
Mm-hmm.
kind of been like a war between unauthorized buyers and authentic buyers.
Mm-hmm.
Why I don't get it. I don't get it. I get why people buy the real and why people choose to go the unauthorized route, but why people are fighting and argue on it, I don't get it.
I feel like the people or the consumer who sticks only to real feels like they're being cheaped or shorted. You get what I'm saying? Like if they're saying I'm willing to pay $1,200 for this shoe, and you only pay $100 for this shoe, and it looks exactly alike, wouldn't that leave like a kind of better taste in your mouth? And the shoe looks exactly alike. Nobody can tell. The difference is $1,100. So do you kind of
True,
get?
true, true, true. I mean, everybody ain't got $1,100, bruh.
No, they don't. So
And the
that's what
fact, even if you do, that ain't even the point though. Even if you got 1,100, do you really want to throw that away on one
I'm sure. Unless you're just
pair of
dedicated,
shoes?
like I said, unless you're just that dedicated of a sneakerhead, or just dedicated to that shoe, where you won't see the problem, But for, like I say, for someone on the outside looking in, say like a UA rapper, they'd be like, "Ain't crazy, bro? Why you paying $1,200 for a shoe when I got it for this much?" And God Himself couldn't tell you the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that just seems to be where the underlying
Facts.
problem comes in, like that the
I,
people feel cheated because there's another option.
Yeah, it is, man. And shout out to Troll again, man. One more time. I'm gonna go through the chat real quick, but I feel where you coming up. We're gonna pick up on that. Shout out to Troll, man. I salute you for sure, man, because I think we on the same page. The only difference is I just haven't crossed over into the UA world, man. I kind of boycotted, but then I still touch with the buying resale. But I negotiate with these. It's all a game at the end of the day. It gets a little annoying, but you know what I'm saying. I get what you're saying, man. At the end of the day, who truly gonna tell a difference? Soul Brother 85 coming in one time and let you speak. I own one UA. Which UA do you own, Soul Brother 85? Let us know down in the let us know in the chat. Go ahead, Dunks.
As I say, I think the UA community or the UA game has, I don't know, I would say it's probably been messed up because I would assume that the UA game, the UA shoes were made to be able to get those girl shoes that you're not normally be able to get. So you can get them same style, same look, only a lot less. You know, and it can be beneficial in a way, like I say like with those Travis Scotts. Obviously, a normal person doesn't want to pay $1,200 for a shoe, but they can get that shoe for $200 and still get the same compliments that person with a $1,200 shoe on is gonna get. You know.
Right. I mean, to be honest, and my thing with the whole legit checking thing, man, honestly, if you're in the business, if you've seen a million pairs, man, it's just like me. If I see the same, like these all iPhones got different like serial numbers on them, but at the end of the day, it's like once I seen like the fifth one,
what is it?
Like once I seen like the fifth one, I'm like, hey, it passed quality control for me next. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I mean, and I'm sure with how Nike's been recently, put one of those UAs through the quality control. I guarantee you. If you put 10 UAs through there, 4 is going to get by. Guarantee you.
I found an article. I'm going to pull it up a little later in the live. I found an article that uses artificial intelligence to apparently there's a machine that I'm going to tell you guys a company, but apparently there's a machine that they run the shoes through before they do the final legit checking. They run it through to make sure it passes that does legit checking, and then they get the pair and then hand inspected. So apparently it does like a double authentication. So allegedly.
What's a naked eye gonna catch that machine's not gonna catch?
I don't work there, bro. I'm just telling you what the article. Hey,
but why is the final step?
Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
But I feel you. Final step. Why is the final step an eye check? Shouldn't that be the first step?
Hey, I don't work there, bro. I feel you, but I don't work there. Soul Lover 83, Sneaker Lover 83. My bad. Troll, excellent edits in your videos, bro. Excellent. Agreed, man. Honestly, Troll, sheesh, man. I watch a movie every time I watch your videos, man. Super Kwame Guru, you must not have heard about international shipping rates. Okay, cool. They going at it in the live. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, Troll. Because one side is fighting to be community and the other side enjoys separating us all in order to make themselves feel superior.
Sounds similar to history. What, hey.
Yeah, I could tie it to that too. On the toe, no one knows. Valid. And I seen that in your Sneaker Lover 83. I've seen that in your videos where honestly, until you put the black light on the joint, it's really no major differences. But what I will say I like about you guys is y'all are keeping the 100 that y'all are buying UAs. It's to me, it's the people who get UAs and try to pass them off as real. That's where I feel like the problem.
That's where the problem comes in. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Soul Brother 85. No sneaker is worth over 500 in my opinion. That was my cap out price back in the day for real. That was used to max. I used to be now I've touched over that market, but that used to be my tap out back in the day for real.
I mean, I completely agree because at the end of the day, you're gonna get what? I mean, obviously quality plays a big part in it, so that's where price points come in. But still, generally, if you're doing heavy wear, you're only gonna get what? Maybe what would you say? Maybe a good year and a half out of any shoe. You know,
that's a constant wear though. Yeah, constant wear.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean,
but I will say the quality. That's the problem with it too. Jordan Brand have so many quality defects that to the point where you know what I'm saying. Their stuff is not always the best. So it's like, how can you really go at them?
True. That's but
Yeah,
you
but I
know.
did find some more information that apparently they're working on in the future where they will have something that will legit check the sneaker, which I should have had years ago, but neither here nor there. I'm gonna bring that up later in the live too. And apparently this is gonna be in the future, which in the
So
future, who knows what that date in or time in or year can be. Go ahead.
but what really makes it a UA sneaker? Just because it wasn't made in the Nike factory?
Whew. You just pop the top on like
What
probably
is
the most.
what is this
So
machine?
so in my opinion, right, and this is all opinionated. So the term used to be unauthorized authentic, meaning this is made from the same factory, same material. It's just not
Mhm.
on Nike's accountability list. And then it
Yeah,
got to the point where it's like, nah, it's either real or it's unauthorized, which basically unauthorized has always been fake, but there used to be a
yeah.
gray area of where like unauthorized authentic. People used to sell shoes where it's like, hey, it's still the real deal Holyfield. It's just that Nike don't know this box apparently fell off the back of the truck. But no, it's one of those where basically
It's a
what I
full
would say,
fledged
yeah, it was, yeah,
company now.
it's like they got the same thing. It's the same shoe, but it's not on Nike. It's not going through Nike. You going through us. So it's always been that gray area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a question that honestly, you just asked a debatable question that people can argue for hours. But at the end of the day, to keep it simple, it's real and unauthorized, or real and fake, just to keep it simple. Because the unauthorized stuff, that wording is confusing. It's
Yeah.
very confusing because
It's a
you
thin
you
line between fake and
yeah, it's a thin
unauthorized.
line. Yeah, because like honestly, you're right. If it's made from the same exact thing, and like I mean, the only thing is what I think is Nike contracts certain factories to make the shoe, and then a factory down the road has the same stuff and can do the same thing, but they're not contracted through Nike. Just to sum it up, whereas like honestly, I just probably just argued to say like, hey, unauthorized possibly could pass as real, but it's kind of one of those. It's just too much of a gray area to really debate. So to keep it simple, we got to always keep it real versus fake.
Either came from Nike or didn't. Straight up, that's how they
Basically,
that's how they
that
cut
that's
the
the
cake.
yeah, that's the keep it simple. That's the only way to really answer it. Because if you get deep into it, then honestly, there are no major differences if we're gonna keep it 100. Um,
So to touch back on this, because we talked about this before. So what would you where would you put the cool guys then? Because that's technically where would you put the
But
base?
he went as a different brand though. He didn't just do like Nike. He didn't say I'm Nike.
Gotcha,
Granted,
gotcha,
he
gotcha. Yeah.
definitely is highly inspired by the Jordan 1 Nike because that's a Jordan 1 all day long. At the end of the day, I
Yeah,
don't care
I
what
mean,
nobody say. I'll just say
it's
highly
actually
inspired because he took Nike's name off and instead of a check, he used the Thunderbolt, right?
mhm.
So that's where it's different. But at the end of the day, it's a Jordan 1. I don't care how you slice it and dice it.
Oh man, Kami, I'm gonna completely agree, man. Like 50 to 60% of these Travises you probably see out here are definitely fake, and that's just my word on it. I'm gonna stand behind that and stick to it. I
Kwame
guarantee you,
said, well, let me see
sixty
what Kwame
percent.
says. Let me see. He says, I see people wearing Travis Scott shoes all the time. Odds are some of them are fake, but I can't tell. Exactly, bro. So, brother 85 says, Devin.
Hey, man, I'm just calling it
That's
how I see it today, man.
facts. Visual Eye 20 years ago. I mean, at the end of the day, they both spending a good amount of money on a pair of shoes. Facts. Facts. I agree with that. Alexander Heckett, if I'm saying that correctly, I got UA Jordans with no differences, same shoe. Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. My issue is, and I'm gonna keep it simple. Don't try to pass it off as a real.
Yeah.
I feel like people wouldn't care is hey, this is a UA, but I'm selling it for this, and you're fine. I think that's
Hmm.
okay. Just don't try to be it's the people who try to pass them off as real. Travis
Yeah,
Scott
you're
one,
gonna
so
get
brother
those
85.
people.
Um, who is this? Quentin and
Quinlan,
killing the UA game. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
assuming that's a UA manufacturer,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. That like another YouTuber? Elaborate a little bit for us, Alexandra or
So it's safe to,
Alexandra.
I would say it's safe to assume that UAs are in full support.
Yeah,
or fully
honestly,
supported.
now UAs are it's his own market. I don't
That's
know,
what I'm
but
saying. They're fully
there's
supported.
bigger. There's some channels right now that are like
Strictly
just
UA.
strictly
Oh, yeah.
UAs, and they're almost if they're not at 100,000, they're up there. They got
Yeah.
their own world because
Like
I wouldn't
a
say they're
legit.
boycotting. I wouldn't. I think they're. I don't think it's anything. I would say this, and I'm gonna make my own judgment. They're not just boycotting Nike, but they're boycotting the reselling BS.
Just the
Well, it
shoe
was
market in general.
yeah, it's like, hey, I want these shoes. I'm gonna wear them and beat them up anyway. So let me go ahead and get the next best thing. And these next
And
best things are looking pretty nice, man.
and check this out too. Say like for someone who wants, say we're just gonna use the Travis Scott shoe as the prime example shoe this episode. So say for someone who does want the Travis Scott, but they don't want it to clearly have it as a show shoe or to have it to put it up. They want it so they can have it as an everyday beater, everyday shoe, but still look nice. Then UA would be a good option for you because you still get that quality, you still get that look, but for $900, $1,000 less. Come on,
Right. This is my thing. If you're not gonna flip the shoe, if it's not an investment for you,
Exactly.
if you're doing it for the wear and tear and just to look fly like it was originally meant to be, by all means, do your thing on the UA side. You know what I'm saying? And like Sneaker Lover 83 just said, no call outs, just compliments.
Agreed.
Facts. Soul Brother 85. I was about to sell 8 pair of shoes to get one shoe. Then I changed my mind and went UA.
So,
I've been
brother,
there.
if you would have worded that sentence the other way around,
I'm gonna just say this. I was Soul Brother 85. The only difference is I sold 3, 4, 5 pairs just to buy that real shoe. I didn't go get a UA. I sold 3, 4 pairs. Like people don't know this. Like my collection. Yeah, my collection used to be a whole lot bigger, but I what I did was all the shoes I was absolutely positively not wearing, I sold them. And then I started putting them towards the shoes I really, really want. And then even still, with that being said, there's still some shoes that I don't wear where I'm still going to end up doing it. That's what I do to obtain my sneakers. Not saying, because some people want all their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you bought it, you found something interesting in it.
Yeah.
We got Sneaker Lover 83. As so, I don't blame you, fam. Facts. Sneaker Lover, fire. Sneaker Lover, scammers. There are a lot of scammers out there, man. It's hard. It's different now buying shoes on the resale market versus back in the day because it used to be so. Because the UA quality used to be horrible, and it used to be way off. Where the Jumpman looked like Bugs. Yeah, it looked like it was walking. It looked like Bugs Bunny had the ball. But now, naked eye can't tell. I don't care what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you give me somebody that can tell me that this shoe is fake and that this shoe is real, and I'll give you somebody that should have a different job in life.
Right. Troll again. Unauthorized. Yeah, facts. Unauthorized is too good to be called fake, but not from Nike, so it's not retail. It's in the middle, the gray area. Agreed. That's what I was just saying this whole live so far. It is a huge gray area. And to be honest, right. And to be honest, like I've been saying from day one, the only people that's going to be able to stop this and control this is Nike. And we already gave them the solution of what it could be. Not only do they need to find a way to where only they know how the shoe is legit, where honestly, where you can, whatever they need to do to make it where we can openly just tell the difference what's their product and what's not, but also where the hype, y'all know, they know what the hype shoes are. Start taking pre-orders. You know what I'm saying? Make how many? All right, cool. We got 1,000 pre-orders. We already got their money. People will pray. I'm telling you right now, if they took a pre-order for a Travis Scott that's supposed to set the release in December, if they start taking pre-orders right now and close it off at the end of January, I guarantee you, and they'll take you can take the money up front and people will still buy the joints and they still not going to complain. They'll wait all the way.
Okay, but what about those people that weren't able to pre-order them, that wanted them?
And that's when you do. That's when you do the regular drop. Hey, whatever's left, that's what y'all get. You know, we've been saying
people who don't get that.
You're not going to get every sneaker. That's one of the
you
things.
Can get. It's possible. It's possible to get it.
Yeah,
that's
but
the topic.
it's possible. But at the same time, that's kind of what makes it fun. Where it's like, dang, I took an L on this one, but you know
Well,
what?
yeah.
Next week though, or
So
this week,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying. Like there are some people that don't get every sneaker, but at the same
So
time,
say this too. Let's put that into the accountability for real shoes. The chase is also a big part of the real
yeah,
community. You
definitely,
know,
most
that's what
definitely,
some people
most
get their high
definitely.
from. That's some
That
people's
that's
high.
me. That's me. That's me. You
Hmm.
just described me. Like honestly, I'm in it now just for the thrill. You know what I'm saying? Like damn,
Hmm.
like you know
Because
what I'm
yeah, you
saying?
don't. It's just the bragging rights to say that you have it.
It ain't even about the bragging rights. Sometimes I just like putting in that work, knowing like, dang man, I just put in the work. I
Well,
just
that's what I'm
spent
saying.
hours on. I just had no sleep on eBay chasing this real authentication sneaker, arguing with this. I ain't gonna say
You about the
nobody's name. Or
price?
yeah, I'm telling you right now, some of the shoes that y'all see me doing reviews on, me and this person went back and forth, and dude was like, "Yo, you trying to scam me?" And I'm like, "Dog, you already texted." He got mad at me. He's like, "I'm going like, hey, yo, you know, it just sold for this on StockX." He's like, "Yeah, but you know, it's worth this." And it's like, I'm like, "Yo," he's like, "Yeah, but you gotta to go in with StockX like fees and shipping fees and stuff like that. You ain't paying this and that and third." I'm like, "Homie, this is my price. Take it or leave." He's like, "I really shouldn't do this," and I'm like, I left it alone. He got mad. He was mad at me, and I'm like, "Dog,
Hey,
the shoe was only 190."
40% of them come back and say, "Hey, you still want that?"
Nah, he didn't come back. He just mad, and it's still there to this day. And I'm just like, "Homie, you gonna sit on it and not make any money, or you can take this extra 150." You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was
Mhm.
fair. You making
Yeah.
profit.
So okay, so say this then. Let's do this then. Would you? Never mind. It's a bad comparison. Anyway, though, but so yeah, like I say, I I feel like it's a full supported community. There's just as many people wearing UAs now as there
Heck
are
yeah,
wearing
heck yeah.
reals. And like I said,
I
give
guarantee
me a
you this. There's a lot of people wearing UAs and don't even realize they're wearing UAs because they thought it was real.
hey, that's a good way to look at it too, bro.
Bet
That's a real
money.
good way to look at
How
it
much you
too.
want to
Hey,
bet? How much you want to bet?
I hey, this isn't a gambling show. This is a shoe show. But
I
yeah,
feel you.
I'm completely there with you, man. Like I say, there's people out there right now, flexing those Travises, not knowing that they came from Japan or came from, from Korea or wherever that these shoes are being produced there. But like I say, he doesn't know, and the 1,000, 2,000 people that he's out in public with right now don't know.
That's true.
And
Let me
hey, guess what? That same person that's standing behind him that's got the same shoes on, that's real, don't know.
exactly. I don't think you're gonna meet Travis Scott or Jordan himself. I'm not
Travis
saying you
never be
won't, but
with y'all.
and this is my thing. Even if you do meet him, I'm pretty sure there's been one time where somebody met Kanye and he had him sign his shoes, and he's like, these aren't real. I just want you to know that. That's only been it's a rare thing, but that's only
Man.
something Kanye would do.
Yeah,
But I don't know if
but
you
hey,
remember he had the Red Octobers and Kanye signed the joints, and he told the kid as he was signing, like, "Hey, I'm gonna do it, but I just want to let you know they're not real." But I mean, what's the
okay,
chance of you
Kanye.
meeting Michael Jordan and Travis Scott and or
It
Kanye
just so happened to have some Travis Scotts on that day,
I'm saying, yeah, it's very rare, dog. It's very rare. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's happened, but I just think it's rare.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me touch on these chats real quick, man. Sneaker Lover 83. Yeah, I like to look at these items as third party renditions. Um, Understandable. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, UA has been its own world now. So people are selling UAs to other UA people, so they making money too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not greedy. Like they, I think
I mean, but what did UA market? What would that look like?
I think the UA market though, I think their prices are probably more fair. I ain't gonna say probably. Their prices are probably better. They ain't no probably. Their prices are better than what you are going for that real authentication thing.
What can you resell a UA for what you pay for it?
This is my
Hopefully,
thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They probably sell it for what they pay for, or slightly $20-$40 more, somewhere around there. But usually,
because
from what
the
I'm
shoe is
seeing,
hype.
yeah, from what I'm seeing, they usually just share their plugs with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I
what
got
I'm
it from
saying.
here.
That's what I'm saying. Why would
That's what
you
I'm
buy
saying.
them when you could just give them the person who made them and they can get them for the same thing you got them for, and nobody's getting shorted, nobody's getting Jude,
True. Troll Mageddon says basically it's good enough to be retail. It just wasn't authorized to be made. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's a gray area. Troll said it best, and I'm gonna agree with Troll Mageddon on this. I think me and Troll low key, we got the same thing. I just haven't bought a UA. That's the only difference. Troll up here, he's truly like probably like the best representation of the UA market, man. And another person as well, but I know Troll definitely been doing. He called it. He was the first one to. I don't say he's the first one to call it out, but he's the first one to gain like major attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people been doing it. I think Troll just, for what the video he dropped in 2019, I think that just opened a lot of people's eyes, man.
So,
and it was
would
needed.
you call a UA buyer still a sneakerhead?
Yeah, most definitely. There's no difference. At the end of the day, they love sneakers too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't beat up on a UA buyer. If anything, I would say they're smarter because they're like, nah, you ain't. I want this sneaker, but you ain't getting all my bread. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But they're still a sneaker collector. Yeah. If anything, they may be a deeper sneakerhead than the average person who's going out there. You know what I'm saying? But some people say that's also been argued like that's the lazy route.
Okay, so it's a lazy route to go to the store and buy the store brand rather than the brand name.
I guess because they're saying the UA people aren't doing the they're not. You know what I do? I do the chase. I do the thrill.
Yeah.
They're not putting the footwork. But at the same time, they still had the. They still had the.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm saying that's personal preference. If people want to deal with that headache, then hey, let them. But you can't.
But I think they still had to chase that person to buy the sneaker to get the one that looks the quality they want to. So it's still,
exactly.
Because me, I don't even know where to start to buy a UA. I mean, I'm sure. Give me like a cup of coffee in a few hours, I'll probably have UA stacked to the moon. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm not going that route though.
Yeah, and think about this: with UA, how do you know that you're going to get that shoe in that box?
That's true, because I've seen some people get scammed on the UA route.
Sometimes,
from what I'm hearing, that way. From what I'm hearing, some people who buy UAs they get caught in customs. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes they get caught in customs where they don't make it over here.
Right. So, I guess.
But at the same time, they're willing to take that risk versus getting, hey, go ahead and pay the $150 to this unauthorized seller selling this unauthorized product versus giving the reseller $700. You know what I mean? And that's the people who I feel like aren't the real sneakerheads, are majority of the resellers. Some are. Now, back in the day, the reseller was a sneakerhead as well. But now, it doesn't seem that way. And I can't speak for them because I have showed some shoes too. But I'm gonna say the same thing that Troy McGann was saying. Like, I've never been against flipping the occasional shoe because I'll sell a shoe or some shoes to get another shoe. That's different from I want Foot Locker's whole entire stock to sell it back to you guys for triple the price. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go through the chat real quick. Soul Brother 85, my UA Travis is built better than the retail pair. See? That's the quality control issue that we're talking about. Trollman saying, damn, gotta go back into work, bros. I'll check you back later with y'all. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, Troll, man. Appreciate that, bro. Man. Hey, for real. Watch the playback.
That's real support.
Thank you. For sure. And whenever you drop a video, I'm gonna watch it and drop my comment for sure, man. So keep doing your thing, homie. Much respect on this end.
I'm on you now.
Cool. Soul Brother 83. Troll later, fam. We'll follow you on IG later. That's what I said. Nice. Troll, man. He
making connections, man. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man. He got a hood. Yeah, peace, Troll, for real. Troll got the he's highly respected, whether he realizes or not. But I know he is, man. I know he knows. Soul Brother 85. L's are okay. Keep you motivated. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do for me. Like, I know Devin Dunks. You said you went for the Jordan 4s this morning, right?
I went for them this morning. Yeah, I went for them. Like I said, and. I guess I can say that I'll fall into that category a little bit. It is a little bit about the chase for me. I like having to wake up at 6:30 excited, Right,
man. Like, that's the one thing I missed back in the day where I remember the camp outs, you know what I'm saying? You know, but people get reckless, and then they had to stop that. You
I
know what I'm
feel
saying?
this is better. I wouldn't do camp outs, but I feel like this way is better. I rather wake up earlier than what I have to, than to wait outside for 3 days, and it's the same chances.
I'm
Worse
being
chances.
in my area right now. I'm cool with the campouts in the summertime, but the wintertime, you got to be dedicated. Over in my area, it's wind chill. They recommended you. The news literally yesterday said, "Hey, don't go outside unless you absolutely positively have to."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a Saturday release. People would be waiting. Yeah, it's not safe. So brother 85. Yeah, I just read that one. We're gonna go to what we got? Ricardo, Dean Chin, sub JJ, and everybody. What up?
It was good, Ricardo.
Sneaker Lover 83. Jeremy, at the moment, do you own any reps or UAS? No, I have not crossed into that world. I don't, and I know you own plenty. Sneaker Lover 83. I don't own any. I don't, to the best of my knowledge, because I bought resale. But to the best of my knowledge, they all better be real, or I will end up on it. No, I'm just playing. But to the best of my knowledge, all my sneakers are. Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, all my sneakers are real. I haven't crossed over to the UA world, man. But again, I'm not taking shots at the people who do cross over to the UA world. But I don't own any just yet. But I understand the reason of why to go UA though.
Yeah, I took I took that chance, and like I say, I bought mine from eBay. So like I say, eBay is one of those newer sites for shoes or for hyped shoes like that.
It's not new. It's actually old.
Right? Oh well,
but, yeah, they just finally partnered with SneakerCon to start doing the authentication route. Okay. That's the new part. But it used to be where the integrity was there, and you could tell the difference between a real and a fake. Yeah. But now, since that great area came in, that's when they started working with SneakerCon. But it's always, I've gotten a great deal of sneakers from eBay. That used to be whenever you couldn't get a shoe, like after you did the camp out and all that, that would be the next best thing. And you would be able to tell. And people were real. They were like, yo, here's the receipt. Here's it. Stuff used to come with receipt where you can just check. You know what I mean? It wasn't as hard to think about. You know what I mean?
And see, I think that's what it is for me. When I purchased my shoes, I think that they were too new. They were too brand new for me. If you get what I'm saying, because like I said, from eBay, I expect scams. I expect things to be used.
Did you use the authentication guarantee?
Yeah, everything was good.
Yeah. So you got a second set of eyes on it. At the end of the day,
I just think that they were. It's scary because, like I say, for one, I've never bought shoes, especially at that amount, off of something like eBay.
Right.
So, I feel you. And I don't really have a real long history of dealing with sellers. It was always straight from the manufacturer or
you
from
talking about
the store.
You got some Jordan ones, right?
Yeah, my bread toe.
Let me show you. I got some. I just was like organizing my shoe collection. I'm gonna show you my I'm gonna come right back real quick. Y'all give me like 2 seconds. I just cleaned these off, but I'm gonna tell you, keep your shoes out the boxes. I'm gonna show you what happened to my Royal Toe ones, and these came from Sneakers app. These are 100% legit. But anybody who got Jordan ones, older Jordan ones, it's not the newer Jordan ones, but the older Jordan ones from I'll say 2018 and probably some today. Keep these joints out the box. Mine wasn't even in the box, but it still happened. It gets this glittery stuff on them. Let me show you guys real quick. Give me 1 second. Entertain.
Yeah. So guys, like I say, for me personally, I don't have a problem with UAs. It's all about how you rep them, how you represent yourself with them. If you're gonna be one of those people that are gonna be out there trying to flex them like they're real, or trying to put them onto somebody else like they're real, then no, I won't go for that. But it's nothing wrong with you wearing it for yourself and being proud of what you got, because hey, at the end of the day, it's your hard-earned money. You work for it. You put in that time, so you get and you buy what you want. You wear it and rep it how you want.
Facts. Now, I just cleaned that shoe, so y'all may not can be able to see this, but you can see I wear my shoes. But if the camera, let me get it right. You see the little glittery specks on this joint?
Yes, I do.
It was way worse yesterday. I just cleaned these joints off because I was getting ready to rock them. I'm like, what's wrong with my Jordans, man? But the little glittery joint, you could tell mostly around the shoestring area because I didn't get up in there good. But yeah, the glittery stuff on here, man. So Jordan 1s, this is that old. Nike's apparently has fixed this problem now. But that's just to go to show you how long I've been in the joint, man. That's one thing too. If you're getting an older pair of shoes, if they're not wiping them consistently, that's one thing. If you don't see the little, I guess you can say, fairy dust on it, that's one of the things that I look at too. Like you look at the date when it was manufactured. I don't care what they're doing because this shoe, I keep in my shoe containers because people say take them out the boxes. That's why it's happening. No, it happens regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether you had them in the box or not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, and like I said, it doesn't look bad now. But if you would have saw these joints yesterday, you would have told me to throw them away. But don't throw them away. It can just be wiped off. It's gonna look like glitter. Like you would swear, like, dang, Jay, last time you had these on, you was in a strip club.
What do you think that's from?
I don't know. People have made their best guess and their best judgment, but I feel like honestly nobody knows. But the simple solution, hey, just get a little cloth wipe and wipe the joint off. I used to crep protect white, and another thing too, wear your shoes, and that's the one thing I'm focused on this year. Honestly, right now, how I'm dressing, I'm just going up and down my shoe crates. I ain't even picking on what I want to wear today. I'm just boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to get a rotation heavy.
Yeah,
that's just my thing.
For sure.
Let me hit the chat real quick. Ricardo Dean Twin, I hit on 3 pairs of Jimmy Jazz Foot Lockers and sneakers app. I only need 1 pair. Facts. Dang. So you only got 1 pair? Did you get all 3 and then you're gonna flip 2? Either way, I'm not wrong with the answer. Just curious.
Yep.
Sneaker Lover 83. Hit that like button, fam. Appreciate it. Yeah, smash that like
for sure.
It really helps the channel out, man.
Oh yeah.
Guy McGregor. Got sold a Rep University Blue, paid $380 for it, and it's better quality than my friend's retails. I almost kept them.
Damn. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, and the sad part is he almost kept them, but I see why he almost kept them because when he probably did the comparison, he's like, damn, And that's another thing too with UAs now. I think that they're doing them so good to the point where it's like, damn, I've heard that not just from here, but from multiple people where it's like, yo. Yeah. The unauthorized pair is looking way better than the real pair.
So I'm saying, yeah.
Sneaker Lover 83.
Hey.
Go ahead.
No, I was just commenting,
Sneaker Lover 83. I got a W at Foot Locker from the Crimson's Ford today. Okay, cool. So you got the Fords that came out today. Cool. That's what's up. Congrats on the W. I don't feel like everybody was going for that sneaker, but I feel like low key is one of those. It's gonna go up over time.
Oh yeah.
I honestly skipped the shoe. To me, if it ain't the bread for, and I know it's supposed to be like the red thunders, the opposite of like the lightning, or not the lightning Fords, but the thunder Fords, the black and yellow joints. This is the red version, so everybody's calling them the red thunders. Just not for me, man. But again, not a bad shoe though. Just because I don't want it, don't mean it's not a hype shoe. I like to point that out in my videos, man.
Yeah.
And then again, another thing too, what I should have went for them and used them as trade bait or something like that later down the road. That's another thing, little tip that I'm gonna do a tips video next week for sure, man. Since we don't have that much heat coming out this much, I'm gonna try to drop some gems in my videos later next week for sure. Guy McGregor, I got scammed, but I got my money back. That's the most important part. You can't be in the game trying to get the real thing and not get scammed. That's a thing. That's another thing that I like about the game. Yeah. That's a part of the game. You seen the channel? Have you seen what happened to me with those? What were those? The Cars 4s. And the sad part is, I had them on a watch radar on eBay for a authentication pair that looked better. Honestly, it ain't even the fact that I don't want to pay the guy the money. It's the fact that I'm scared because dang, that was my unicorn shoe when it bit me. But it also helped me get the channel popping.
I really use that story as I tell that story a lot. I tell that story a lot I've told people outside of this about that story for the trauma, I say, my boy, he went through a traumatic experience with GOAT, right? GOAT. That's what you got.
Yeah, that was through GOAT. That was the sad part. It was through GOAT. I don't even think GOAT wants me to shop on there anymore. And the sad part is, like, I'm scared. I'm scared to pull the trigger on those Cars 4s. And dude has the proof and everything. And like the questions I'm asking him, I know he hates me. Like, I ain't gonna say hates me, but I know I've annoyed him. You know what I mean? He don't know how deep how it is for me. I'm like, hey, I'll respam you on this. Like, I'm gonna pull up on your address.
I've heard stories too, so be careful with this too, because these UAs, they come with everything that comes in the box.
Oh yeah.
So
Definitely, yeah. They're
if
getting
you
it perfect. They're perfect.
let's take a shoe as an example. The Strange Loves. Strange Loves, they will come with the 2 or 3 boxes that they come with. So you know how
Wow.
it's like has the slide out box, then it has the actual box. I mean the
They
one
give
that
you
like
all
I
3
think it folds.
boxes?
Yeah, all boxes, all the shoestrings. If there's any paperwork that comes in it, like from like say like the thank you from Mr. Strangelove or whatever, that's in the box too. You
Man.
get everything that comes with the shoe.
Yeah, they got
That's what I'm saying, bro.
everything.
Yeah. If you get 3 pair of shoestrings, you're getting that pink pair, that blue pair, and that green pair. Let's just use those colors as an example. You're getting the thank you
I'm
card. You're
glad.
getting the 3
I'm glad
boxes,
those ain't on
everything.
my. If those are on my radar, they ain't on my radar. But if they was, you just took
I'm
them
just
off.
using it. I'm just using that as an example of how close UAs are getting it. That's what I'm just
Yeah,
saying. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
You know.
they're getting the one of one almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're getting it to the point spot on, like to where down to the details, to where, like I say, they put the thank you card in the box. You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
like it's
With the
signed by Strange Love.
wow,
Use that as an example. That's how good they're getting, man. Like you get everything in there, so it's not just like you're getting a rep shoe. You're getting a rep shoe with real details.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They putting in the work now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit the chat real quick. Soul Brother 85 says my homie hooked me up with the Red Thunders for retail today. Yeah, you gotta have friends in the game, most definitely. And that's where I got my. But see, that's where my channel comes in. I feel like everybody on my channel, I consider them as like my homies in the sneaker community. So we just gotta start communicating more. But that's my biggest thing. Like outside of the YouTube world, other than you, I don't really rock with a lot of people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, so especially, and if I do, they're not sneaker lovers, so it's still pointless. Not saying they're not pointless. They're good at me in other ways, but not just for the, not for sneaker wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Visual Eye 20 years ago, I took a huge L for the 4s. I overslept on the sneakers app draw, and the L's on all raffles. All good though, more to come. Facts, man. We just getting started, man. It's just the first.
Yeah.
This is the first of the year, man, and it ain't that much heat dropping right now. So
I was in Walmart yesterday trying to get the sneaker pass. I say like as soon as after that 15-minute time lapse, I was instantly on there. I only get 2 locations I can go to that'll let me do a pickup.
I've never ever got a sneaker pass.
I was
There's only one in my location, and
it was for the Red Thunders. Yeah, it was for the Red Thunders. I tried yesterday.
Somebody hit me in the chat yesterday and day before yesterday, like, can you do a video on how to get a sneakers pass? I just hit them back. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, no, because I've never gotten a sneaker pass, and I've been in the sneaker game for
this is probably like
never.
This is probably like my 4th one, honestly. And I said, I tried to go for them yesterday, and I was on there exactly 15 minutes.
It don't matter, right? Right when it starts, like if it drops at like 12 o'clock, you can get on there at 12 o'clock, and by 12:01, it's already all booked. I don't get it. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong
this morning,
or
Hey, well, like you say, it's
I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or not or what. Let me hit the chat real quick. Sneaker Lover 83 Jeremy, I'd like to send you a free pair to review on your channel, fam. DM me on IG to discuss. Okay, cool, man. Let me. You know what? I'll do that. A free pair of UAs. I'll do them, and then I'll definitely ship them right back to you. Just because I don't want to mix. I'm not against it, but I definitely will do it to compare. I think what will work best though, Sneaker Lover 83, when we rap in the DMs on Instagram, I want to get a pair of shoes that I already have. I'm dropping a video on Monday. I'm dropping a video on Monday. Everything everybody gonna like. That when you see that video, I want, if I can get like a UA version to compare. I think that'll be like a eye opener if people even really care though. But I'm down though, because he been rocking with me for a minute, man, and I respect him, man.
Okay,
Doc, another person that's been in the chat that go crazy on my videos, man. Salutes my guy. Yeah, he always runs it up for me, man, in the chat for sure. Sneaker Lover 83 says the glitter is okay. It only happens on authentic pairs.
There we go.
The glitter is a good
thing.
There
you go, people.
At the end of the day, for legit checking points. Exactly. That was one of the things I was trying to point out. Like, yeah, it's it's annoying though, because whenever I want to grab and just put on those world, I was ready to go out the door yesterday. I put these on. I'm like, yo,
I didn't even
I
notice
grabbed
that.
another pair of shoes. I got to clean them off. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, but I ain't put these on. But I knew that was a thing though. But appreciate the info, Sneaker Lover 83. That's another thing why I like Sneaker Lover 83. Not to like be like a bandwagon fan or anything. He is. I know he does UAs, but he's very educational. That's why I like the UA world as well, because even though I don't rep UAs, I don't I respect it. I respect it, and it's education. So whenever I go against that person who's trying to get me, I know what I'm. All right, cool. Let me go see what my boy on Sneaker Lover 83 done did. And yeah, if it ain't got this, then in my eyes is UA. I don't call the people out.
So
I just keep moving and say, hey.
You don't like the UA community?
No, I love them for educational purposes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Sneaker Lover 83, I watch his channel. So whenever I go after the sneaker, before I buy the real deal thing that's not supposedly unauthorized, I use his information and compare it to these people who out here trying to tax that high price as the real thing. So that's what I'm saying. I use it for educational purposes. And like I said, I respect them to the T. Troll again is one of my favorite channels. Sneaker Lover 83 is another channel I watch on the regular as well. He knows I subscribe to him. Guy McGregor, I haven't heard from a few people. The quality is terrible on the new 4s that came out today. Yeah, I'm hearing the suede is not the best.
I've seen them, like not in person, but just the photos.
I'm hearing the suede is just not up to par.
Yeah, it's like a corduroy almost. Feel
Sneaker Lover 83, Jeremy, you was so serious in the video, bro. I don't blame you for not buying
it. Exactly. Wow, he goes back that far on the cars. Wow.
Yeah, like the thing is with those cars, man.
I remember the day you dropped that video. I remember the day you told me about those.
That wasn't the first time I had bought resale, but I think that was the highest price I ever was willing to pay for a resale sneaker. And I really wanted these cars, right? And I was like, man, cool. The price, and it's one of those too where like I paid a lot of money for them, but compared to what they were going for on the market at the time, it was like $200 less. So I was like, hey, this is a steal, I'm gonna go for these guys, even though it's a lot of money. Get the joints, and I'm like, did the dude just get through balling in these or something? Because the images, and that's the thing. I don't know if GOAT does this now, but at the time, once you buy the shoe, they take it down, they take the images off. You can't even review the images anymore to make sure I wasn't tripping, because I know it didn't look like that. And then I get the joint. I'm getting ready to. I wasn't even gonna do a video. I was just like, when I opened that joint, man, and saw them joints, man, like my heart dropped, dog. I took them to work the next day, and they were like, yeah, they look like. I'm like, no. And everybody who knew me, they were like, I know you well enough where you wouldn't, if they look like that, you wouldn't have purchased that. And
I remember when you showed me them. I remember when you FaceTimed me and showed me them.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like, what the fuck is this? And the thing is, that's how I knew another thing. I feel like they were fake, because as hyped as that shoe is, even if I would have got it for retail, I wouldn't have did that to them.
So would you consider that one fake, or would you consider it UA?
I would say it's a UA. Still quality. Fake or UA, I would still say it's the same thing, but I put them under the same category now. But I would say they were fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it. I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't what I was expecting. I'll put that, and I said that in the video, and I don't forget that to this day. But thanks for referencing that Sneaker Lover 83, bro. We got one Meta, if I'm saying that correctly. What it do, y'all? What's up, bro? What up? What up? Yeah, quality on these were horrible. I hit 2 pairs and all were horrible condition.
Hey, thanks for the heads up. I'm glad I didn't get them, man. I'm kind of glad I missed on these.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really the red. It's the red for it on me. For me, it wasn't that red. It wasn't like an infrared, and it wasn't like a true red. It was like one of those in between reds where I just couldn't get jiggy with it. For me, Sneaker Lover 83. I will be reviewing Strange Loves in a couple weeks. Keep a lookout. Most definitely. I'm subscribed, and I get to pop up in my feeds, man. Whenever I'm not shooting videos and editing videos, trying to produce the content, I'm watching everybody, including you, including Troll, including all the sneaker YouTubers. To be honest, I don't want to hate on nobody, because, like I said, I try to learn from everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got Doc again a bit on them. UA joints ain't playing no more. You seen MK's videos? Shits, them joints be on point, and them joints be on point anymore. They on point for sure. Like, and I know he's talking about MK. He's like a nicer version of Trollmageddon, so to speak. But his channel is through the roof.
Up there.
Man. Much,
and he does
UA? Yeah, he does UA reviews and he brings up a lot of valid points. So salutes to MK for sure. Visual Eye 20 years ago wasn't one of the cause for is real. It looked like they gave you one real shoe and one fake. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what everybody was saying in the comment section. Like, one pair didn't look that bad. The one of the shoes didn't look that bad, but the other pair was like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. If they were real, homie treated them like they wasn't. But he didn't, that shoe, I just feel like that's something you just know to take care of. And I get back in the day, like, people wasn't buying shoes to do all that, but I've never been able to do that to any of my Jordans on that level. But I mean, everybody wears their shoes differently. But yeah, it's alleged. Like, one of the shoes is real, one of them is fake. I don't really know. And GOAT, when I reached out to them, their customer service sucked at the time. I don't know about now. They were like, we stand by our authentication, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, PayPal.
No, it's still in the early stages, right?
Yeah, it was still where it was just, it's still happening. So I was like, okay, cool. I went on and went through. First off, I called my card company. Hey, this transaction, blah, blah. It's like, hey, don't worry. We'll investigate this. They don't have the money yet. We're stopping the funds. Then I went on and went through PayPal, filed it, and investigated the claim. And then I'll say within like 2 to 3 days later, they're like, yeah, we sided in your favor, got your money back, but you got to send the shoes back. So next thing you know, randomly, I get an email from GOAT like 5 minutes later saying like, hey, here's a sticker to pack a shipping label to ship it back to them. And I was done with them, and I never messed with them again. But yeah, allegedly, Visual Eye 20 years ago, one of the shoes were real and one of them were fake. But
I feel like GOAT is the Etsy of fashion. You know, I feel like GOAT is the one that gets left behind because you really never hear of anybody saying, "Oh yeah, I got this from GOAT." Oh yeah.
No, I hear quite a people still rocking with GOAT though. I mean, some people have had good experiences, but also for every person I've seen that had a good experience, I see like 2 or 3 people that's had the similar experience that I've had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
but I think I did
people that said that they were good, and that one person that said they screwed them over is gonna sway my decision. Because that lets you know that.
I think I kind of changed the game. Because now I've seen some videos where people got GOAT, where GOAT gives you 3 days, I think, to ship the shoe back if you don't want them. When I bought them back in the day, there was no return process. Now there's a return process. I'm not going to say that they did it off of me, but I'm assuming I had to help that come up in the process. 2, what's different, I believe, is they like I said, the customer service wasn't there back then. So I don't know now because I haven't rocked with GOAT. But it seems like they've tried to improve some things on that level to make sure something like that don't happen again. Okay. And I don't know, and I haven't used them, but I don't know, you know.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah. Let me hit the chat real quick. Juan Media Meta. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry, forgive me. But he says suede is fine. There's glue stains everywhere though. On the Jordan 4 Thunders, the Red Thunders, quality control is probably not the best. Doc says Trollmageddon is my guy. He know his shit and don't mind telling these people out here in the resale world, in the resale streets either. Facts. That's why I rock with him. Guy McGregor. I watch a decent amount of sneaker related YouTube, and for the quality of the content and the effort you put in, you should have a lot more views. Subs will definitely come soon. I'm patient, you know what I'm saying? That comes with being a sneaker collector. That comes with a lot of things. Like I told Devin Dunks, man, if we're gonna be in this thing, we gotta be in it for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? This stuff ain't gonna come overnight, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, but appreciate that, man. And the channel's growing slowly but surely, and I'm patient. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay true to myself, do the best I can, and just try to improve the content and go from there. But that means a lot for sure.
Yeah.
Sneaker Lover 80 says, peace out, y'all. Be safe. All right, Sneaker Lover 83, man. Hit me up in the DMs if you want me to do the video to just review a UA.
Peace out, Sneaker Love.
We'll chop it up for sure. Yeah, we've been over here on an hour already, man. Time just be hitting, man. And the sad part is I had topics and we kind of just freestyle this one, but that's how I know this was such a good topic. You didn't even probably realize it at the time. and it just came to me. I'm like, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Most
No,
definitely. So,
very, very good topic. Very hot topic. Very opinionated and cited topic.
most definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think at the end of the day, we all are on the same page. That's why I don't feel like there should be a beef. The only problem I have with it is don't try to pass the UA off as
Exactly.
real. Because I've
That's the
seen
golden
some
rule.
people.
That's got to be the golden rule, man.
Yeah,
That's
because
got to be.
I've seen some people try to say like, well, it's on them to know their homework and do all that. I'm like, nah, just be honest. You know,
No, it's
just say
not
the person.
because, like I say, when you get a shoe that come with everything that the actual from the direct source gets, and the shoe is the same color as from the direct, and the shoe is down to the detail. Like I say, and I'm using, like I say, I'm using Strange Love as an example for this. You know that Strange Love has certain details like that suede stuff that looks kind of shiny when you like if you rub against it. When you get a UA and it's giving you that same consistency as the real, you know.
Right.
So
Facts.
be real about it, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's okay as long as you just be honest. Hey, these are
Exactly.
unauthorized.
Yeah,
You still
exactly.
want them? Here you go. You know, but they ain't come from an authorized seller.
And I think that's what like I say, for people, it all comes down to bragging rights, because nobody is gonna want to be caught in a fake pair of shoes. But like I say, in today's society, who's really gonna be able to tell? Who's really gonna call you out? I think it's more
True.
like to be able to say for a flex, you know, to say, well, yeah, I paid $700, I paid $800 for these shoes, and then on the other side, somebody
I don't put the price out there, bro, because
no,
I'd be like, I
but
don't
some
want to
people do.
sound stupid. I don't
Yeah,
want to
but some
sound
people,
stupid.
do.
Yeah,
You know, and like I
because I
say,
can only imagine if I put it out there and they like, you paid what?
say for me and you and everybody on the live in the chats, they kind of understand the price points and why you pay what you pay for that certain shoe. But for somebody say like your girl, your mom, a little brother or a little sister, cousin who's not into it, they'll be like, they'll give you comparisons on what better they feel you could have spent that money on, you know?
That is true. That is
But for
true.
you,
Very
for
true.
me, for everybody out there, they're gonna be like, well, yeah, that's fair. That's what it's going for, you know. And for
True.
those other people that's on the other side of the spectrum, they're gonna say, well, I'm just gonna get it from UA, and it's still gonna be the same shoe.
Yeah, some people I notice people too. They're like, "Yo, I always try to get the
Mm-hmm.
real pair, but if I can't,
Me,
I'm not giving the person $500, $600, $700. I just go the UA route and get them 200, and that's what it costs anyway, and I'm good because I'm just trying to wear it and there's on the
yeah,
third.
it is fine
Right? That's
if you're doing
fine.
it that way.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't. If I'm not saying don't even sell it. I'm just saying because the whole UA thing is supposed to be illegal, but it's hard to catch that. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just let the person know what they're buying, and we good on my side as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit the chat real quick. Visualize 20 years ago, bro. I see people always selling like left shoe only or right. What? I'm gonna read the rest of it. He says, I only see people selling like left shoe only and right shoe only. So I just assume those people are scammers. I'm pretty sure that what happened, they swapped one of the shoes out with the fake. I didn't even know
There you
that was a
go, man. There
thing.
you go,
I
man.
didn't
That's
even
what
know that
happened
was
to
a
you.
thing.
Exactly.
And
There you go.
yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing because I'm thinking like, and I know there are some people out there that have disabilities and stuff like that. But I just thought that they always came in pairs. So I don't know why somebody would want to just buy one shoe, but I'm sure there's a reason. But now that he put that in perspective, maybe so. Maybe that's what happened.
So I was going to say that earlier. I'll say maybe the person who did it had a defect on one of their feet that they.
Possibly, not even on no joking manner, but it's a possibility.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Keep it
it's not a
real.
joking matter, but I mean
It
from
just
from
it just
either
would have
end.
been it just would have been nice to know that though.
Yeah, no, you're
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Soul Brother 85 says, thanks guys. Guy McGregor says, I'm going to watch the rest of the Bengals and Raiders. I'll
Yeah,
see you on the next one. All right,
yeah.
homie, just
Let me.
watch the
Hey, yeah,
playback and
I
hit
need
that
to
like
check that
button.
out
Hit that like
too.
button on the way out.
Go Raiders.
Oh yeah, Raiders fan over here. We
Yeah.
got S. Scott. Europe. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been on for an hour already, man. I think we pretty much covered everything. I'm gonna scroll through the topics real quick. I think we covered what the issue is. We covered like I had topics, but at the same time, I think we kind of covered it all from beginning to end. And like you said, at the end of the day, buy what you want, man. Whether you go the UA route or not, buy what you want. Just be truthful to whatever you decide to do with the sneaker afterwards. Just be true to what you're gonna do with it when you sell it. And I think we're good on that one.
So
Now this go ahead.
Would you ever get a pair?
No,
Personally?
no, I can't. I want Nike to improve their product and put some stuff out there. I want to see them make a fighting effort first.
Yeah, no, I
You
get
know what I'm
you.
saying?
And that's what I think it is. That's people just boil down to it. People got tired of it before you did.
Right. You know? That's all it is.
You're still in there swinging. You still in there swinging.
Yeah, I'm still in there. I ain't given up yet, but I'm gonna be honest, yo.
When half the community has already tapped out and took that participation award. You know?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yeah, I gave my best effort, but I'm out. You know, I'm getting my shoes, but I ain't, I ain't rocking. And people, it's one guy, he had a channel and he's been doing it for years too. He said, if Nike's not going to do anything about it, then screw them. I'm gonna just go give it to the he said I'm not gonna give my money to them anymore. I'm gonna just go get the next best thing.
Exactly, man. And let these third party companies shut Nike down. I mean, and like I said before, all they need is that one shoe. All they need is one shoe, and that gives them everything they need. And they can one shoe, and they can produce millions on millions on millions on millions of that shoe.
I mean, to be honest, all they need is the silhouette.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They just
like the thing is they clearly got the silhouettes now.
They can pump out more than Nike could. Well, obviously Nike has the capabilities too, but they can pump out shoes. Like they can pump out millions of shoes on Nike. You know, the one shoe that Nike only did 20,000 pair of. Guess what? This third party company, can pump out 20 times that amount.
Well, guess what? I was gonna say this. Well, the unauthorized company pumped out 20,000 pairs as well. So now it's 40,000 pairs.
But do UA companies, do they sell out?
No, because they make them on from what I'm getting, they make them on demand. Wow. I don't know. I never did it, but I'm just saying that's what I'm getting from it. Like, hey, all right, cool. Give us a few weeks. We may not got it, but we can.
So we making you a pizza fresh right here. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't worry. You got a 1-on-1.
Man, I guess. Hey, this is a kids channel. But
we got a 1-on-1 right here for you. Don't worry. You want the off-white Jordan 1s that came out in 2017? Don't worry. They will be made in 20. We'll put the date on there for you if that's what's bothering you.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? They didn't make them in this color, but we did.
I know, right? Pretty much, we got it's the customs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what I got up on the screen when I was doing some research, apparently Nike's gonna start. It's already in the shoe, but they haven't implemented it yet. But apparently, they're gonna use a blockchain system where it starts scanning sneakers to prove that they're authentic. Okay. But I think Nike's kind of scared to open this up. But apparently, it's gonna also put it where your shoe is going to be worth more now. So now you have that proof of authenticity. You can scan it. But I'm just scared, who's going to do the scanning? Are they going to leave it up to the people, or Nike's going to? I know Nike's not going to open up a whole nother factory for authentication. So I think they're still working out the kinks. But apparently they're going to put the blockchain technology is like a cybersecurity type thing to protect the shoe for its authenticity. But they should have been doing that. But I know it takes time too, and I know they want to try to probably get it right or as close as possible as they can. So either way, we'll figure out what it is. What's your camera die on you?
Yeah, I'm coming back though.
Okay, cool. Because we still got you on audio. Audio's still good, so you can still just chime in. Just camera just went out.
I got my battery changed out now.
You good. But yeah, they gonna apparently put blockchain technology in the sneakers now, man. So whenever that comes to play, I think hopefully that'll improve some things for the better. but that's supposed to be next up on the end of things. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
blockchain technology is supposed to help with the authenticity. S. Scott says if the tech is made or put in shoe in China, it's completely worthless. Another thing that I think Nike, let me put it this way: they need to put some. I think it's they need to put them. Need to start. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe they can start producing them in a different location where
Okay,
it
but
has a little
like
bit.
you say,
But I feel like no matter where you put it, people are still as long as humans are touching it and they know what it is on the market, there's still going to be room for error no matter what. So I
say,
understand where S Scott is coming from.
okay, but is he looking at it from a value standpoint or from a personal standpoint? Like I say, it's a difference because, like I say, obviously, if you're trying to do it for the resale, then yeah, it's a bad thing. But if you're doing it for a personal pair, then I don't see anything wrong with it. You know?
Yeah, I mean Nike's got. I mean, I don't think they anticipated things getting this worse, but I mean, they need to do something. I'm gonna just say that.
It had to get worse before it got better. And like I say,
Exactly.
10 years ago, if you would have got a Jordan 1 from well, UA probably wasn't even it was there, but it
It
wasn't a
was
name. It wasn't a classified name. But it's
it
like
was
10 years
there, but
ago.
the quality wasn't there
Yeah.
until
So
now.
yeah, 10 years ago, if you would have got this, it was if Travis Scott would have had these Jordans 10 years ago, it would have been that UA shoe would have been crap. It wouldn't have looked probably anything like what the actual pair looked like. I mean,
Exactly,
it would have, but that brown would have been completely off.
or the Jumpman, the logo on it, they don't
Yeah.
they get it where they will make it where it's like, hey, you can tell the difference, but not
The
anymore.
thread, the little cactus jack on the back of the shoe would have been blurred. Like the thread would have been completely crap. You know, like
Right.
the Jumpman flight thing on the other shoe would have been probably messed up. You know,
Right.
so like I say, it's
It's a great
a hard
area,
market.
man.
Yeah, it's a hard market.
It's a hard market. Nike, I hate to say it, but they're gonna have to they whether they want to be or not, they're I think it's safe to say they're still the top dog. I mean, Adidas is a runner up, New Balance is doing their thing, and everybody else falls underneath them in the sneaker world. But they're gonna have to be the first ones to put some type of technology to prove that their product is authentic and make it simple as possible. And I think that's where the gray area lies. But it's gonna have to be improved, man. So at the
Oh,
end of the day,
I agree.
buy what you want, buy what you
Mm-hmm.
like. I'm not here to judge, so I'm definitely not putting my face
Never.
close on no. I'm if you got it on your foot, I'm not gonna ask you, hey, can you take those Travis Scotts off and let me see if they're real or not? Like, no, I'm not
I'll
about
get you. I will look at you as more of a fool than the person that's wearing the the fake shoes. You
right.
know,
I'm not gonna do that, and I don't,
it's
you know
like,
what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not doing all that. But at the end of the day,
what the
yeah,
fuck you doing? You know.
yeah. So I think we pretty much tackled the topic. I had a whole bunch of lists that you know how we normally do things, but this topic just flows so naturally. No point of even going on that, man. We already kind of stumped this out to a T. We've been on here for over an hour and 17 minutes, man. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, let's talk some upcoming releases and get on up out of this thing, man. What you
Okay.
expecting?
You know, like we talked earlier in the week, I told you, you know, I think I'm gonna try my chances for those Cardinal fours. You know,
Okay.
that's something I want to see on my feet. You know, I would like to see. They got those I think it's like the Crimson Dunks too. That's coming.
Oh snap! Okay, I need to check
But
those.
you
I
say,
need to
you
check
know, like
those out.
I don't know. I'm just a red person. Nothing like it doesn't tie into anything. But I'm
I,
just, you know, I'm just
you
a
see
red
how they
person.
come. They see how they come from me, and I like the color red too. Apparently, you're not
Yeah, you
allowed to.
know, I am wearing black today, so we're good. But
I mean, hey,
yeah,
wear what you want
I
to,
mean,
man.
yeah.
For me,
Crimson Force for sure, you know. But
for
they got
me
dunks coming.
now, I think I want to see what this New Balance wave is about. I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah. Exactly. These
those
550s.
UNC the UNC 550s that's supposed to drop. I think they're dropping next week. If they're not dropping next week, I think it's week after next. I want to see what those hitting for, man.
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely
on
gonna
my
be a
radar for right now, for sure.
nice little
Nice
daily
little
beater.
all
You know?
around, yeah, daily beater, you know. And when we say daily beater, it's just something that you can grab and go. It looks nice, but at the same
Yeah,
time, you can wear and don't have to worry about like, hey, this is a eventually potentially going to be like
Yeah,
$1,000 sneaker.
you don't have to tiptoe every day, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You just walk it how shoes are meant to be worn, and there's rumors is they're very comfortable. So I'm looking to try those out for sure, man.
Yeah.
But that's all I pretty much got on the radar, man. That kind of cover it for today's live, man. If you guys in the chat want to sign off and let us know what y'all are anticipating, or if y'all want to just leave it down in the comment section after the live. If y'all are looking for anything, any particular upcoming release, I know it's still kind of slim right now. What we're kind of anticipating, like I guess you can say, like height wise, because nobody really truly knows. Nike's been. I really feel like they're working on something behind the scenes, and they want to hit us with a couple of shock drops for sure. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. March is about to pop. I'm gonna call it right now. I don't know with what, but I'm pretty sure.
Do you think that they're gonna finally let those Travis ones? I mean, those Travis Air Max ones out?
Probably a little too soon. I think they will, but I don't know when though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, so we got Sneaker Guru says UA takeover possibility. Save money, buy UA. Hey, I feel you, man. At the end of the day, like I said, buy
it's all preference.
what,
it's all
yeah,
budgeting.
it's all preference. Yeah, it's all preference. Buy within your means. Buy what you like. Buy what you feel most comfortable spending your money on. At the end of the day, simple as that. I'm not here. I'm not here to. Yeah. That's what it boils down to. I'm not here to judge you what you buy. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm gonna do, and you do what's best for you. At the end of the day,
because think about it like this: there's that guy that makes $10 an hour that can afford those $1,000 shoes, but there's guys that make obviously if he make $1,000 an hour, then, but there's guys that make $20 an hour and can only afford the UAs. It's all about your budget and what you can afford. And
it's all about what you're most comfortable with spending. Yeah, whatever you're most comfortable spending your money on. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, like my mom used to say, you got to think for yourself. And my grandmama used to say, you got to think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Some people only work to afford shoes.
Yeah, some people don't have extra bills and that's all they got. You know what I mean? You don't know. You really don't. You know what I mean? But this was definitely.
And if there's an opportunity to get that same product at a discounted price, I mean, I honestly can't tell you a person who wouldn't take that deal. Let's say it's the same difference as going to Walmart and buying that name brand laundry soap and going to Walmart and buying that off-name laundry soap. At the end of the day, the product still does the same thing. You only pay for the name. You only pay for the quality.
This is true. I feel you.
So, I mean, that's a good way to look at it, honestly, Yeah. And guess what? I guarantee you, though, that food is still going to get eaten regardless if it's the brand name or not. Hey, them clothes are still going to get washed regardless if it's Gain or Tide.
Is this true?
Because Sun does the same thing.
This is true.
Sorry for anybody that uses Sun, but
you wrong for that one, man. But I feel you. Personal choice. That's enough now. That's enough.
Yeah, so
only UA anyone should buy is them 40 to 50,000 DOL LBJs. What the LeBron James joints is what I think he's talking about. I don't know if I read it all the way correctly. My bad, Doc.
The Eminem Carhartts. Get those UA.
Yeah, I know. The crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Get those Manila Force UA. Let's get those.
Are those the DR ones, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Let's get those
somebody asked me that last week. Like I said, I'm gonna just leave it right there. I'm not gonna even go for it. If I can't get the real deal, I don't want it. Yeah. But I ain't gonna get nobody no 20,000 though.
Yeah.
Visual Eye 20 years ago. Facts. Some people even talk down on buying used shoes. It's a cheaper price, more affordable, and can always clean them. I buy used a lot.
They got to say it boils down to bragging.
Yeah, I definitely. If you're gonna wear the shoes anyway, and you want a real product, I think, and you don't want to get UA, used is your next best option. I sell my used. All my shoes are used, and people buy them with no hesitation.
It's not about the flex, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you seen I just showed you guys my Jordan 1 Royals. Like a little wipe down, and they're as good as new. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rocked them. You can tell, like, dang, Jeremy don't rock these shoes, but at the same time, they're not they're still sellable. Is what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what the thing is. Like, yeah, I got my pair of some used shoes as well. That's a hype shoe, but I'm looking at a nice used pair right now, and I'm probably gonna go for those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Always go for what you
Um,
want, man.
exactly. Doc says the only UA that should be bought are the super expensive joints. No need to buy GRUAs.
I said that
I
earlier.
I I,
I
I
said that. Go
agree.
for
I
the
agree.
grills. I said that the grills.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
I
do
agree.
anything, do the
I
grills for
agree.
UA.
Yeah, I agree, dog. I agree.
So it's safe to say that UAs are fully supported and they're here to stay. And
Yeah, they're not going nowhere.
people are gonna rock them regardless of what others say.
Yeah, you're not
Uh,
gonna. At the end of the day, you're not gonna know unless it's just very horribly done.
exactly. So I'm in full
Sneaker
support.
Guru.
People that want to get them, do your thing. Just don't sell them to me. Don't sell them to my boy. Don't sell them to the people
Yeah,
who actually care. You know?
don't sell them, and without letting the person know. If they
Yeah.
still want to buy them after you tell them that UA, by all means, do your thing. But
But you know what though? I
don't
go on
try to
offer
pass
up.
them off as real though.
If you go on offer up, they and you like look at shoes on offer up, you'll see where they'll throw them in the mix, like on through your feed. They'll throw them in
Right,
there. You'll see them in there where it's a
right.
certain. You'll see a Travis Scott in there for 180, 190, 200. And you know for a fact that. And how is that Travis Scott 200? But this Red Thunder that just came out today is also 200. Something not adding up.
I'm gonna
You know what
use
I'm
a
saying?
rule of thumb. I'm gonna use a rule of thumb that I've learned, and I learned it from those cars. If the price is too good to be true, it is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If it's a little too good to be true, then most likely it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because most likely people know what they have. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sneaker Guru got. I'd rather buy UA than pay resale. Now I
And
understand
that's
that.
it.
I respect that. I
That's
respect
personal
that. I
choice. That's
respect. Yeah,
personal
I
choice.
respect
Yeah.
that. Visual Eye 20 years ago, I picked use over resale. I always clean my shoes. Facts. That's my thing. That's how I do.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't get I do the same thing. If I can't get like the brand new pair, I look for a very nice used pair. And usually the used pair is going
But
for
still
half the
gonna be,
price on the
okay, but
resale
they're still
market.
pretty clean.
Right. So say like I want a shoe that's like $1,000 brand new and it's been out for a couple years. But if I can find a nice used pair for like $500 or $600, I'll do that. You know? Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
still getting cracked over the head, but I'm gonna wear them anyway, and they're still good. And in my mind, I feel like I saved some money, and that's just my thought process, you know. But do
No.
what you want to
Yeah.
do, because the thing is, even if you go UA, you still gonna be dropping over almost $200 on a shoe anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? That's what I'm
Yep.
saying. So you might as well find you a good used pair, and then most likely, even with that used pair, that's when I went, like when I was just telling you the story earlier when I was negotiating with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't like what I was spending facts on it, but I mean,
Yeah.
hey, it is
He
what
didn't
it
like what
is,
you
and it
just
was
said. Yeah. He didn't.
yeah.
So
So
maybe I don't know. Maybe those shoes are fake. That's why he was trying to give you such a hard time about it.
maybe so. That's what I'm saying too. Who
Or
knows?
maybe he was the fool and he overpaid for them.
That's what I'm
And he's
saying.
just
He
trying to
probably
recoup his,
overpaid, and he trying to get his money
he's
back,
trying to
and
recoup his money. Yeah.
that's what I feel like the situation was. But don't get mad at me because you did it, homie. I
Yeah.
mean,
No. So, but
we were all
at the end of
guilty
the,
of it.
yeah, at the end of the day, though, did you get what you were looking for?
It's still on the radar. I'm still
Yeah.
looking for sure.
Yeah.
I got
So
some heat coming in next week, but
okay.
not that
So
particular model yet though.
yeah. So uh yeah. So you want to wrap this one up?
Most definitely, man. I'm gonna read this
So
last one. So
what's your okay?
Visual Eye 20 years ago used over UA2. Most definitely. That's why that's my next route. Used. So we're on the same page. And again, if you buy UA, nothing against that as well. So the only
Mm-hmm.
thing I'm really got my eyes on is that those New Balance 550s in the UNC colorway. I want to
Mm-hmm.
see what those hitting for,
I'm
and
sorry.
that's about it right now.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm out there. I'm checking for the citrus too. I would like to see those. I like to have those citrus.
Those Citrus Sevens, yeah, I got
Yes,
you.
I
Yeah, I
would like to
remember
have
that.
those
Yeah,
too.
Wilson, sheesh,
Yeah, this is
sheesh.
a hot one, man.
Hey, for real. And you gonna when I drop my video on Monday, I think I'm gonna drop it on Monday. You gonna definitely, if you see that one, it's definitely gonna be a sheesh moment. But yeah, man, I think that wraps it up for tonight's live, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Smash that like button on the way out. It
Oh
really
yeah.
means a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Follow us on the Instagram, man. It's X sold out. X, which I didn't have it rolling on this live. I forgot to hit the little action button, but that's it right there. Scrolling through, hit the like button. Follow us on Instagram, man, for our updates on the when we're gonna go live, which is every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then 3 p.m. Devin Ducks time. What time y'all on?
Pacific Standard
Pacific time. So y'all follow us in our between, man, and we're gonna try to stay consistent. Definitely have more hot topics like this for sure, man. So I feel him, Sneaker Guru, UA
He
on the
said
toe. I feel you.
he got you on tour right now, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying. If you gonna rock them, as long as you're not selling them, I rock with you. I respect it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, and it's a shoe you
Mess
can
them
it's a
and
shoe you
sell
can feel
them.
comfortable wearing every day. You know.
Yeah, mess them and sell them in retail. Yeah, as long as you let them know that they're UA, I
That's
feel
what I'm
like it's
saying,
all
man.
good. You know what I'm saying?
It's a win-win, man. Like, how can you lose?
Right. That's a win. You getting your money back and you got the feeling that you want to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Yeah. Wilson says, I'm late, but it was good to see you guys. Appreciate that, homie. Thanks for coming
hey,
through.
thank you,
Smash the
Wilson.
like
Thank
button.
you, my man.
Yeah, thank you for coming through. Every little bit of it helps. This was a good live. If you have any extra spare time, watch the playback. As you can see, we started right where the action started, man. And we definitely gonna be back next week with another banger, man. That's how we
Yeah.
coming. Good live and blessings. Thank you, homie.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Sneaker.
that.
Thank you,
And this
Sneaker.
is a UA. He openly says he's a UA person, and I
Yeah.
respect it. I respect it.
Me,
It ain't
yeah.
no.
You
That's
know.
my thing. That's why I don't feel like it should be any beef or any drama ever over a sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Period.
No.
But
But
I
people
appreciate
make it.
everybody, man.
People push the issue. People make it an issue. People
Yeah,
press.
people make it an issue for no reason, man. At the end of the day, it's just glue and shoestring. You know what I'm saying? And threading.
I mean, you know, people
And
press,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying?
People,
Some materials, dog. Let's not fight over
yeah,
no materials. It's not that deep.
exactly. You know, like, hey, like I say, I'm not gonna get mad at you because you have the money to afford the real thing. Just like I
Right.
would hope that you wouldn't get mad at me because I'm not. You get what I'm saying? That's just
Most definitely.
that's
Most
crazy, man.
definitely.
It's
Most
crazy.
definitely.
It's crazy, man. Everybody can't afford a mansion, but I can afford a house. You
That's
know?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Not everybody can afford a house, but I can make this apartment. I can pay for this
Exactly.
apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Exactly.
good.
No,
We
yeah.
still living. We still good.
Exactly.
But
So yeah, I think
let's
we're
wrap it
good
up,
for the
man.
day. Yeah.
We're gonna get up out of this thing, man. Y'all be sure to smash the like button, follow the Instagram X sold out X, and we're gonna have our logo coming pretty soon, man. But other than that, that's all I got. Devin Dunks, take us out.
You guys already know, man. Just follow us at x on Instagram. You know, we do our videos every Saturday. We're gonna be bringing more heat. 2022 is a new year, new topics. So just stay subscribed, and we'll be back next Saturday.
All right, we out this thing. Peace, man. Thanks for
Hey,
everybody
peace
for coming
out.
through.
Hey.
Peace.